Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR, Justice for Summer Wells. We are actively trying to find out what happened to Summer Wells, who did what to Summer Wells, and why it happened. It's been almost a year, people. Almost a year. The neighbor of Don and Candus Wells, Carolyn Sue Chambers, she said she has security cameras. She told us she has security cameras. Ms. Chambers lives at the corner of Beach Creek and Ben Hill Road, right at that corner where you turn onto Ben Hill Road to go to the property of Don and Candus Wells. That is the only access to the home of Don and Candus Wells via a road. There's no other roads that go into their home area or access to the road besides that point right there. Corner of Beach Creek, Ben Hill Road. There is a house right there at the corner. In back of the house, there is chain fencing with dogs that are out there that I've seen almost 24 hours a day. I'm assuming the dogs live out there. They're always out there. The neighbor told us she has security cameras. Now, I think that's very, very important. And I made a video about the neighbor yesterday, Carolyn Sue Chambers. You need to go check it out. Explains a little bit about her. Looking more into this security camera claim that she has makes me wonder. Makes me wonder about security camera footage out there. The way she told us is as if the security cameras are facing the road. Facing the road there to see who goes in and out. Were the security cameras there at the time Summer Wells went missing? I feel bad because I didn't ask her that. Maybe somebody out there might know her. I'm not saying go ask her, but maybe somebody out there knows her. I'm wondering if the security cameras were there the day Summer Wells was reported missing, June 15th, 2021, around 6:30 p.m. Around 6:30 p.m. I think it's very important because that is the only access point to the home, to the driveway of Don and Candus Wells. That's the only one. We've been hearing about a scent going down from the back of the basement where Candus claims Summer vanished. That area there, all the way down the hill, it goes down a hill to Ben Hill Road. Don Wells claims that Summer was kidnapped. Somebody snatched her. That road there goes out to Beach Creek. It's the only road to get to their home. Neighbor right there, Carolyn Sue Chambers, claims she has surveillance. She also has barking dogs. Check this video out right here. Yeah. 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 Barking dogs. So every time you drive past there, and I've driven past there a half a dozen times at least. And every time I drove past that house to go up to Don and Candus Wells, the dogs bark, 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 bark. And they, almost chase the car how they can along that fence there. So the dogs are yapping. And she claims she has security cameras. Did they catch anything that day? Did they catch anything June 15th? Suspicious people, or Candus, or Don, or Grandma, anyone, other neighbors, anyone going in and out of that property around the time Summer Wells went missing? That's the mystery. And if so, did she give that tape to law enforcement? She told us she spoke to law enforcement. You seen Summer Wells? Didn't get into details. Did she go to them? Did they go to her? And did she give her footage? Did she let law enforcement see her security camera footage? around that time, even the day before, or somewhere around the 15th, did she have footage? Now, it is very possible that she got security cameras after this happened. After this tragedy happened in June, she said, oh gosh, I need to get security cameras to see what's going on for my own safety. Because maybe she's concerned about her own safety in the area, because you don't know at this time as a neighbor, whoa, is there kidnappers? Is there creepy people around here? Are there weirdos around here? I need to get my own security cameras. So she got the security cameras afterward to protect herself and also see who goes in and out of there. We were out there looking for Summer Wells right on our corner there, looking along Beach Creek there, and she came out. Did she see us because we were on her security camera? So is she very mindful of who stops by there and just wants to see what's going on? That's a good question, because remember, Brian laundry case. I was out there, and after the fact, after the whole fiasco and everything like that, a couple months later, Christopher Laundry installs a Ring camera in front of his house. Check this out.
Chris, do you want to say anything?
Let me get my nails.
He got a Ring camera because he just wants to see what's going on, because outside was a circus. It was a circus outside in front of the laundry house. There was many media outlets there, people there. There was protesters out there. There was just curious onlookers. There was people every 15 minutes dropping flowers off and, things for Gabby on the front of their property. So Chris Laundry gets a security camera so he can probably see what's going on, or he fears for his life too at the time, because there was a lot of people outraged at the Laundry family, feeling they are involved. They were involved. So he put a Ring camera. So did this neighbor, Carolyn Sue Chambers, do the same thing? Got a security camera after the fact. But I still think it's important, because having a security camera there at that road going in and out, you see who's going in and out. And she sees who's been going in and out of there ever since. Because a lot of times with law enforcement cases, the crime is committed, but law enforcement studies the behaviors of the subjects after the crime was committed. What have they been doing after the crime has been committed? Who are they associating with after the crime is committed? Maybe the security cameras are put in and Don and Candus Wells loaded up their vehicles and were seen, going there days later doing something, a month later doing something suspicious, associating with someone. But I will let everyone know that there is security cameras at that corner, and they are seeing who goes in and out of that road continuously. So she claims. Now, there could be no security cameras too, because a lot of times people go to Home Depot and the Lowe's and get those stickers and put on their house, security, and in fact they don't have security. It's just a scare tactic. It's tough economic times. Some people can't afford security cameras, so you just tell people, I have security, you're being watched. Well, are they? Are they just lying? So, Ronnie Lawson, Hawkins County Sheriff's, I sent him an email inquiry about the security camera claim that the neighbor, Carolyn Sue Chambers, claims. I also sent him a screenshot of Facebook friends between Carolyn Sue Chambers and Candace Bly. Candace Bly is Facebook friends with this neighbor with the security cameras. They are Facebook friends. So check this email out. This is the email correspondence I sent to Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson. Summer Wells case was the title. Hello, Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, and thank you for your service. I was with a group of people looking for Summer Wells. Miss Chambers, who is a neighbor on the corner of Beach Creek and Ben Hill Road, told us that she has security cameras at her home. She also claims to have spoken to law enforcement. Assuming you are most likely already aware. Did you know that Miss Chambers and Candace Bly are Facebook friends? If not, Now you know. And I attached a screenshot of Carolyn Chambers, the neighbor, Don Candus Wells, Facebook friends with Candace Bly. Hoping you find Summer Wells real soon. Respectfully, Jonathan Rich's Original Media Group. This is an email I sent to Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, Hawkins County Sheriff. So again, most likely Ronnie Lawson would know if she had security cameras, and you would think that law enforcement would do their due diligence and speak to all the neighbors, and most likely spoke to her. Not sure if he's aware about the Facebook friend connection, so that might pique his interest and might not. Ronnie Lawson seems like he responded to me months ago a couple of times, but he hasn't responded to anything, that any inquiries, anything, any information that I've given him. And you would think law enforcement would at least acknowledge they got your information. With the Bryan Laundrie case, I was pumping Northport police officers with, the public information officer down there with lots of, information about where Brian could be, or about, things about that case. And every time that I sent him an email, he responded that he got it and said thank you. So regardless of how nonsense it could have been, if he felt it was nonsense, I didn't think my stuff was nonsense given him, but he acknowledged me. Ronnie Lawson does not acknowledge me anymore about the information. And I think, based off, you guys see the videos, I've pumped out 400 or 500 videos about this case. I'm trying to document everything. I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm trying to come out with different angles. No stone unturned. You would think that he would at least be courteous to respond. Though, back to blue, we love law enforcement and totally support Ronnie Lawson and the Hawkins County Sheriff John Pruitt, Cliff Evans. Totally support them for what they are doing out there. Big national case here. This is probably the biggest case in Hawkins County history, trying to find out what happened to Summer Wells. I do not think they will let this case go cold. Too much pressure on them. As the anniversary comes up, it's going to draw numerous people back in the area. We're hearing about vigils in different locations. One at the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, a big one. I heard YouTube creators are going there. I heard it's going to be huge, big, a lot of people there, probably more than 100 people there at Hawkins County Sheriff's Office paying respect to Summer Wells. I haven't heard anyone say it was a protest or anything against Hawkins County Sheriffs. Just heard that they were just out there because it's a public place, and it's to remind Hawkins County Sheriffs that the community and a lot of people nationwide care for Summer and care and are paying respect to Summer because her 1-year anniversary is coming up and Summer's life matters. So I think that vigil is important. That's a big one. And then I'm hearing other ones. I'm hearing other ones in Warrior State Park. I'm hearing other ones at Bay Mountain, the big mountain there. I heard there was one there. I don't know if they're going to have one in front of the home of Don and Candus Wells or up there by the Wells property. But all these people coming in town and all these locals that are doing the vigil, I'm sure, are going to go back around the home of Don and Candus Wells. They're going to go back there and visit or see or lay flowers or just do their own lookings and everything like that. So it's going to create a lot of buzz again June 15th, around that time, the 14th, 15th, 16th. There's going to be a lot of people in the area looking for Summer and just going around trying to do their own work because they want answers, not because people feel law enforcement's not doing their job, though some might feel that. I can't speak on everyone's mind of what they're thinking when they're, out there, and what their motives are, what they're thinking. Some people are doing it for reward. Some people are doing it for clout. Some people are doing it for a combination of those things. People are out there, trying to find Summer Wells. Summer Wells' image has been out there. People have seen the videos that Candace posts on her TikTok about Summer, and they gravitated towards this case, and it is a mystery. And there's a lot of dynamics, like L.E. has said, and Pruitt and Dan Armstrong, the prosecutor, said. It's just a lot of elements to this case in reference to Don and Candus Wells. It's interesting. Let me just put it that thing. And they haven't solved it publicly. Do I think they know who did it? I really honestly do. I just think they can't find a body, and having resources out there looking for body every day is like a needle in a haystack, particularly out there because the area is so remote and so hilly, and trees and terrain. It's just land out there. They know Summer is close by in one of the counties around there. Hawkins County, Sullivan County, Washington County, Greene County, one of those 4 counties, within a 30-mile radius of Summer Wells' home, 110 Benton Hill Road, Summer is somewhere. Summer is somewhere. I'm positive law enforcement knows that. You just need evidence. You just need evidence. And that's why Dan Armstrong, who is the Hawkins County prosecutor, he went on the media and he said it's going to go in front of a grand jury. He didn't say it as a fact, but we know that in order to bring a case, it's going to have to go in front of the grand jury. And I want to talk about grand jury cases. I'm not going to do it on this video here. I do know a lot about a grand jury. As some of you guys do or do not know, that I've been through the criminal justice system in my 20s, and I understand the process, right? Being a defendant and being subpoenaed to go in front of the grand jury. They've subpoenaed me in the past to go in front of the grand jury, and I've actually challenged and tried to quash that subpoena. So I know the process and stuff like that. So there will be clues out there on when that grand jury, convenes and gets together and starts, because then it's a process, and then other players in this case probably will most likely be subpoenaed, and you will have signs that a grand jury is investigating. I'll talk more about that because grand jury investigations are very interesting on how they work. So justice for Summer Wells. Everyone have a beautiful week. Keep pushing out Summer's name. I think pushing out Summer's name is very important here to show that we care for Summer and we want answers. We want answers to find out what happened to Summer Wells. Everybody be safe. God bless. Love your loved ones. Justice for Summer Wells.